Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do one of my quick makes with you guys, ATC in the alphabet. I am up to letter Q. And of course, we all know Q can be a challenging letter when you're trying to find nouns and words to work with in our crafting. But I found one that I was excited to bring to you guys today, and it's going to be a really quick make, so I won't keep you guys long. We're going to get right into this, okay? How's everybody doing? Everybody well? I sure hope everybody's doing good. I'm hanging in there. All right. ATCs are artist trading cards. They're just little miniature pieces of artwork you just create with using paints and acrylics and watercolors and whatever you want to do, and just create a beautiful piece of art on this small piece of real estate. All right, as I said, letter Q. I immediately went to like Queen, things like that, but I resorted to my animal book, and I found a quail. I found a couple quails. So I've got these beautiful images here. I have fussy cut. I also was lucky enough to find a nest and a quail egg. So I'm going to use those, excuse me, as my make today. Now, to get started, I went to my dictionary book and I pulled out the page for Q. And I thought we would start there to use that as a base. So let's do that. So I hope everybody is enjoying this series. This is open to anybody that would like to join. It's just my way of trying to use up some of my inventory and my pieces. I am just not using it fast enough, and I thought I need to just do it. Just do it. Simple as that. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just use up some of my stuff. So then once I get it used, I can buy more stuff, right? That's what we enjoy doing. But the main part is we spend all this fun, beautiful stuff to create with, and it goes bad on us. The paper gets old, it gets brittle. The inks, they dry up. The paints, they dry up. The beautiful pens and acrylic markers, things like that, those things dry up, And we've, our pastes and things like that. We've got to use that stuff, guys. So that is my agenda for some of these series and makes that I've been working on. I'm just really trying to use up some of the stuff I have. Oh, I meant to put that over there. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna go with it. All right, let's start with some black soot. I did it backwards, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Got a sweater on here. It's kind of cool. Hit those edges. I think I'll just use the bigger bird. I don't think we need both of them. I'll take a look, but as I'm looking at it, I don't really see the need for two. Because he's this little one is already on its little nest, and this one doesn't have one. See that he's on a little, so yeah, he's kind of dark anyway. This one has a little bit more color, so we'll put him down. But let's take the nest. I'm gonna Put a slit in there, and we're going to tuck that egg inside the nest to make it look like it's kind of burrowed in there a little bit better. Thought I just cut that. Okay, there we go. Just kind of like it's tucked in there a little bit. I didn't cut this little portion away because I thought it would be really difficult to get his feathers right there, but I'm going to try to just kind of clean that up just a bit. I don't know if it makes a big difference, but, or if it will, should I say, make a big difference, but we'll try and trim away at least a little bit of it. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. And then just to finish it off, I thought just for a little added touch, we would add, oops, a little gesso. Again, we got to use up our supplies, guys. My gesso's getting dried out. You know, you can buy a jar of gesso and it'll last a lifetime, you know. But then if we don't, even when we do use it on a regular basis, it starts to get dry. But then when we're only touching it and using it maybe 3 times out of the year, you know, or whatever. I don't know, I'm just throwing a number out there, but, you know, we gotta use up our stuff. Gotta use up our stuff. Okay, so I've got my gesso here, and I don't know if I'm able to open it. I just thought about that. Oh, I got it. Whew. All right, and I've got palette and my palette knife. And that little corner is sticking up and it's bugging me. Let me take care of that real quick. And this corner as well. There we go. All right, and I just want to do not much at all, I think. I'm actually just going to use this edge from my scraper. We're just going to do like some little lines or something. Like I said, I just want a little texture. And I'm trying to pounce it so it'll give little peaks and stuff on there. I don't want just, you know, I want it to have some little peaks and little texture. So I'm doing the little tapping thing here to kind of get some little peaks on there. There we go. Add a little more down here. And I think once that dries, that's going to be really pretty. Nice little addition. But I'm going to call that one done. ATC in the alphabet, letter Q. I've got the letter Q, and I've got a quail on there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And like I said, once that dries, you'll be able to see that texture. See that? Very pretty. Okay, guys, that's what I've got for you today. I hope you guys like the make. If you found something of value here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Leave me a comment or like. Let me know what you think of today's make of the series, and if you'd like to join in, please feel free to do so. Let me know so I can support your beautiful makes as well, okay? But as always, take care, God bless, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.